It feels like you're screaming at us, DJ.
Am I loud?
Yeah, you were really loud there.
I was right up in the mic, bro.
Swearing and everything.
Unbelievable.
I feel so. I like my ears are bleeding.
By the way, in keeping with tradition, I didn't have the right stream key in, so we're just now starting on our YouTube stream. So you gotta keep it Beerfield up in here. Technical difficulty.
Oh, that is fantastic. Well, like we just alluded to there, we're doing a hybrid episode of the Loaded Box podcast and the Beerfield Fantasy Football podcast. And I believe we're now good on both feeds, though. But Hopper, a little bit of technical difficulties there. I don't think we missed too much, but are you all set? Is everything good to go?
No, we're all set. We didn't miss too much and I've got the backup. Like, I have video recording at the same time that I stream, so if I want to upload the whole thing, I can. We just missed basically your entire intro with Dan until DJ introed us. So the best part of the show.
We're fine.
Fair enough. Well, I think just for the sake of it, let's do a quick intro to each other's audiences. But honestly, I mean, if you're listening to one of us, I'm not 100% sure how you're not already listening to both of us. But Chris, Dan, whoever wants to be the spokesperson, I'll let you tell our listeners where you can find your content, and then we'll take it from
He's
them.
Pointing a million different directions, so I think that means me.
I think he figured it out.
I can't figure out how to do fucking camera. This is why I just show up.
Beerfield Fantasy Football on YouTube. We live stream there every week. Beerfield Fantasy on, I think, everywhere you can get podcasts. Beerfield FF on Twitter. I'm at Hop BFF. He's at Thury BFF. If you listen to Loaded Box, a lot of the same style, a lot of the same type of content, which is why this show is going to be a ton of fun. Not too serious, not too loaded down talking about stats. There's 90 other places you can get that. So we're here to have fun and drink some beer. That's what we do.
Spot on. And everything for your audience, everything that you just said, plus, but go to a different website if you want to find ours. Go to loadedboxpodcast.com. All of our podcasts, all of our articles, our mock NFL drafts, our mock dynasty drafts, our dynasty rookie rankings. We've got them all going right now. We're actually in the middle of a 2-round dynasty rookie mock right now. That's going to be going up at some point here in the near future, but make sure you check that out. But like I said, we're here to do some 2020 NFL season trivia. So before I get started, are you guys ready for the rules? Who thinks that they're going to win? Like, is anyone confident here? Because DJ earlier today was oozing out anything but confidence. And then all of a sudden he changed his tone and was like, you know what? I'm going to crush these guys.
I'm a Bears fan. I barely snuck into the competition.
You can't tell that. My thing, Ben, is to always put on cockiness. And if I'm not cocky behind the scenes, you can't fucking out me like that. Bullshit.
That's true. Dan, how are you feeling?
I'm pretty sure you just like saying cock a bunch.
I think that's a big part of DJ.
It's gotta be like when he dies, it's gonna be like here lies.
You ever notice how like you say the word cock and it's in the back of your throat? Is that a coincidence?
Maybe for you.
Yes, it is. There's a lot of penises in my mouth right now. So much of them.
Oh, okay.
I do have the not for kids button checked, right? Okay, cool. We're good.
Let's just hope so.
Before any more diseases get passed, within the first 5 minutes of this episode, I'm going to go over the rules. They're very brief, but there's going to be 3 segments of trivia. There's going to be 2 different categories in the first 2 segments, and then the final segment will be a wager of your total points. So everyone's going to get their individual questions, and your first 2 questions will be worth 1 point each. Your next 2 questions will be worth 2 points each, and then we'll get into the wager round. So if you guess incorrectly in the first 2 rounds, the next person in line, I have an order, and Hopper, I'll get to your question here in a second. The next person in line will get a chance to steal for half the value of the point. With that said, Hop, you have a question.
Yeah, first off, do I have to remember any of these rules? And or do you have that covered? And second off, is this like whose line is it anyway? Or are you just awarding points at random as we answer questions? Or is there some set value to this?
I have specific questions for each individual in this room.
I didn't listen to any of the rules, so I'm just here for the ride.
So wait, you didn't say no. You're not just arbitrarily awarding points though, based on correct answers or not.
We're going to see how that goes. And then if someone pleases me, you get an extra little bonus point. But if you upset me, man, you might get thrown out of the stream. Like, that's what we're playing for here.
I can get right back in.
That's true. So can they. They have the link.
There's a joke there.
The first category of trivia is rookie quarterbacks. And Dan, through the randomizer, you were selected to get the first question. So
Time to fuck this up.
Dan, just make sure you're listening carefully here. Dolphins rookie quarterback Tua Tagovailoa made his first career NFL start against this NFC West team. Oh, and by the way, no looking up answers. I swear to God, if I see your eyes wandering, oh, look at this guy blocking the screen. If I see your eyes wandering, or if it takes you an abnormally long time, out of the stream again.
For the record, if my eyes are wandering, it's because I have 3 monitors and I'm actually watching relevant stuff on the other 2.
I have a lazy eye.
So this is way off topic. I'm actually in the middle of a small Devi startup, so I may be wandering back and forth because
he's already making excuses because he's looking it up and stalling while he does it.
It's the Rams. I think they won 31-3.
Yeah, he definitely looked it up. There's no way he remembered that.
Yeah, he probably looked that one up. However,
hold on, let me check real quick.
I don't have any proof.
I know they scored 28 straight, or at least at one point.
We get bonus points for adding this bullshit in there. Or what?
He's just making it up. Ben's not going to go look it up.
I'm pretty sure Tua did absolutely nothing in that game too.
I don't want Dan. You want your point taken away?
Tua's done nothing in any game that they've ever won.
Oh,
moving on.
Wow.
Moving on. I knew I should have left that out. We're still in the category of rookie quarterbacks, and DJ, you are now out. DJ, you're quarterback.
He's so fucked.
No, you got this.
No, I'm fucked.
Chargers rookie quarterback Justin Herbert was thrust into his first career NFL start after team doctors punctured the lung of quarterback Tyrod Taylor. Against which team did Herbert make his first start against?
I don't even get he got the fucking division.
He got the division. That's unfair.
I knew the answer regardless of the division, but
bullshit.
Whatever.
Oh my God.
We needed a little bit of like Jeopardy music in the background for when we're waiting for DJ to answer. The only reason I didn't give you a hint, there's hints along the way at some point, but this one I'm like, DJ knows this. You're the president of the Tyrod Taylor fan.
I know, and I don't know
which game his lung got a hole put in it.
Fucking Justin Herbert. I knew I was gonna get Justin Herbert. Who was it? Fucking A. I don't know it, so I'm gonna take my best shot and give myself a best percentage chance. Let's go with the Denver Broncos.
Oh, I'm sorry, DJ, but that is incorrect. The correct answer. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Incorrect answer. That's one of my rules. I almost forgot one of my own rules.
Jesus, you almost
now we're just making up rules as we go.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So is this.
Hop gets a chance for a half point here.
You gave him enough time to look it up. I know.
Oh, Jesus. Oakland Raiders?
Oh, no, incorrect.
Yeah.
I didn't state beforehand that you can go for a quarter point, so I'm sorry, Dan, you're not going to get a chance to guess. DJ, I thought you were going to get this one. The correct answer is the Kansas City Chiefs. Remember that game? They almost won?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Fucking A.
Nope.
I was going
to lose himself. I give myself the best, you had 3 teams to pick from to give yourself the best chance.
What? He didn't name the division. We just decided we were going with the AFC West.
We literally just made the decision to go with the AFC West.
Yeah.
That is true. All right, Hop. I think you know what quarterback's probably coming your way.
I do.
But Bengals.
It's not Joe Burrow.
No, it's Joe Burrow. and I probably don't know the answer to the question.
Joe Burrow.
Well, this one we're not quite on the same theme here. It's Bengals rookie quarterback Joe Burrow suffered a season-ending knee injury against which NFC East team?
So mad.
He is so mad. Is it the Washington football team?
Ding, ding, ding. It was the Washington football team. DJ, I have to ask you, what happened there? How come you're the only person that doesn't have a point on the scoreboard?
Because I'm the only person who didn't get a division, had to make it up myself.
In division.
You bet you still guessed in division. You guessed the wrong team in division.
I know, but it was me guessing that it was in the division for percentage chances. I was just taking a shot.
Hey, Ben, by the way, if I had guessed what that question was going to be, would that have been bonus points? Because I was pretty sure I knew that was coming.
Next year, as this game evolves, we might have to throw that in. Just saying, we might have to throw that in.
I knew the Tua answer.
Well, it's too bad you didn't know what you're in.
You didn't get that question.
Right.
Are you guys ready for the second category of round one?
No,
Let's
I
do it.
Segment one, I'm calling
I
it.
feel like it's gonna be
now.
rookie running backs.
Damn it, you must be on my Google Doc. you're
Let me
really
guess.
close.
Is
The
it
second? Oh, go
is
ahead.
it Kansas City Chiefs running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire question?
I don't know. Maybe we'll get there once you stop spoiling
I'm
things.
kidding. Go ahead.
All right. The category is NFL running backs. Doesn't have to be
Oh,
just
damn.
rookies.
Okay.
All
You
right.
were close.
That was close.
Dan, you're leading off again, and I'm telling you right now, you might stumble here, but this is still worth 1 point.
Well, I do
And-
stutter, so
Well, DJ, we need you to pay attention because if he gets it wrong, you can pick up. You can get that half point because you gotta lead us here. I'm not playing in the game, so you're the only one representing the LBP. You gotta hold it down. You gotta hold it down.
I'm hot.
All right, Dan. Here's your question. A total of 8 running backs eclipsed 1,000 yards in 2020. Name 4 of them without getting any incorrect in the process.
that eclipsed over 1,000.
1,000 rushing yards.
Okay, so Derrick Henry,
Ding, ding, ding.
Dalvin Cook,
Ding, ding, ding.
James Robinson,
Ding, ding, ding.
Jonathan Taylor.
Oh my! Look at that! Didn't even
I
stumble.
even threw in
Didn't
rookies.
even stumble.
Didn't even stutter. I even
Didn't
threw in
even-
2 rookies, one undrafted rookie.
I was really impressed for a while there because you had the first 2 in perfect order, and then you went to the guy who was 6th, and then you went back to the guy that was in 3rd.
Yeah, I knew James
yeah.
Robinson barely beat it. Can we try to fill
Yeah,
in the other
Robinson was
4,
one of
or
the
is that
last
coming
one.
up later?
It's not going to come up later, but maybe there's a half point in there for someone who gets. No, I take that back. That's too. That's going to be too hard.
Aaron
to
Jones is one,
figure.
wasn't
Aaron Jones was one. You got to keep guessing. Though. How about that?
Nick Chubb was up there, I think.
Nick Chubb was up there. There's 2
What?
more.
he? Did David Montgomery end up getting there?
Yeah,
yes,
he
he did.
Yeah, he did.
One more.
Who do I love?
Hold on.
You do love this guy.
I know. I think it's somebody I love. I'm just trying to remember who it was.
He just doesn't remember who he loves.
Oh my god,
You just love too many people.
it's so much to love.
I'll get there.
You want me to give you a hint, maybe?
No,
No,
we'll get this one.
we're gonna get there.
One day
Oh.
we'll get there.
Fucking A.
It's
Oh,
probably
man,
somebody that we just.
I have
on
like
the
so
tip of
many
our
like
tongue.
decent hints that won't absolutely give it away.
It wasn't Mike
Miles
Davis.
Sanders?
No,
it wasn't Miles
Miles.
Sanders.
No.
He was out for half the year.
Yeah, he was. Never mind.
Broke my heart.
All right, there was a guess, so I'm going to give a hint. His first and last name start with the same letter.
That's a good one.
That really fucks with my brain.
Yeah,
Oh, Josh Jacobs?
Like it is
No.
Josh Jacobs.
Really?
yeah,
It's
makes
Josh Jacobs.
sense.
It
He
does.
was the
I mean,
last
it worked.
one.
Why, how did I not get that right away?
There was actually a total of 9 people that went over 1,000. 8 running backs and Lamar Jackson.
Oh, nice.
Of course.
Of course.
I should have guessed Lamar Jackson. It'd have been so
Yeah, but that wasn't part of the question. It was running
Yeah,
back.
but he was, people
But-
thought he was their running back.
But
coming
you
out
would
of
have been
college.
wrong. Yeah, just like Trey Lance is a wide receiver, but we'll get to that
Still-
later.
He's still a running back, too.
What I've learned a lot so far within the first 15 minutes of this episode is when Dan plays trivia, he wants to make his own rules.
Yeah.
You can ask my co-host.
Yeah, right. We're going to get into your two's relationship in a little while here, but in the meantime,
Oh no!
Why would you do? Why would you subject your listeners to that?
because you guys stepped onto that minefield yesterday in a direct message, so we're going to get into that a little bit. But DJ, you're up here, as you can see on the scoreboard. You are trailing
Yeah.
by 1 to Chris, 2 to Dan. Your question is, which pair of teammates both finished in the top 16 in rushing yards as both eclipsed over 800?
I actually think I know this.
It's not your turn, Dan.
I know. I can't even guess. I won't get any
Let
points.
DJ get it wrong so I can steal it.
And here's the
How
part.
many yards?
They both ran for over 800. They were the highest set of teammates at the position of running back. They ran for more than any other duo of running backs.
There's one in my head right now, and I can't get him out.
Oh, man. You're so nice.
Is it us? Because we didn't run for over 800 yards.
It's totally us.
Hold on, I'm going to think for a little bit longer here.
Isn't there a time limit on this? He's leaning in. I think he's looking it up.
He's leaning.
He's totally looking it up. Maybe just
Totally
on my
looking it
side.
up.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
right here.
I want you to turn around, DJ.
What?
It's totally.
All right. I can't think of anybody else. Like Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
You got it.
That is
Yeah.
the correct answer.
That is the right answer.
I was like, that's the only people it could be.
You know, I mean, that was a good way to do it. I mean, you kind of played it off. You made a guess.
Played it
and
out for
after you
so
looked it up-
long. It was like, I don't know.
Just
what are you
then
talking about?
leaned in real close so he could read the screen and
Right. Oh man, Hop. I'm sorry to tell you, but your question here, this might be the hardest question in trivia today.
Okay.
But I've got faith in you.
I don't.
Which there is a hint that goes along with this one.
Okay,
too.
cool.
Which running back had the longest carry of the season? Ooh, the hint is that it was a 98-yard run, and this player plays in the NFC South.
Oh, I know it.
Mm,
That's good because you're actually next. If he gets it wrong, you might give
yeah,
yourself
and
that
there's
hope.
a solid chance
point.
that I get this wrong.
No,
The good thing is with
I have
that
faith in
division,
you.
though, you've got a solid chance of just
choice.
ruling out players. You
I
know,
have like 8 choices to pick from.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Mike Davis.
Mike Davis is incorrect. Dan, for your chance.
See, I
at
feel
Show
point.
favorite.
Oh, God.
2018 alum, Ronald Jones.
Ronald
Oh,
Jones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew it was somebody obscure.
Yeah.
Dan smashed
I
it.
remember
Let me-
Twitter that week. They were just like,
Yeah.
Ronald Jones is good now. He ran over like a 6-yard gap.
See,
hole.
I remembered it being somebody
Ridiculous.
obscure, which means it immediately took the Saints out.
Right.
But yeah, and the Falcons were dog shit at running the football, so I really had two teams there.
That's about all you had. Yeah. So that's the end of the first segment. With our first intermission, DJ and I recently talked about this on a podcast. And we were just wondering with you two, is there like some form of reciprocity regarding our podcast names? Because we assume at some point you guys probably say loaded box, loading the box, or some form of it. And I tend to say beer to fuel our podcast episodes when I read our Fanatics read.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to check, like, do we need to get like an okay from you, or like, is it just cool? Like, we're boys.
Nah, that's just cool. We're boys. I'm good with it.
We'll send over our papers for our payments.
You already paid us. You sent us $2, an autographed photo,
Oh, that's
and
right.
shit for Busch Light. We're good.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right. That's
Yes.
payment. You paid, like you guys paid.
Yeah,
for.
you're good. You paid
that's
your
like 20
paid for your
years. You're good.
rights.
What year was that?
20,
was 3 years ago, right?
Yeah, 2018, I think. Because I
So
still
I
lived
don't-
in
We were also
Springfield.
living- Yep.
So
That was the.
How'd that start?
we were on a show, and DJ was the backup quarterback for the Kansas
Yep.
City Chiefs, and we
String. It was the
just
third string for the Chiefs. Yeah.
It was Mitch Renz who
somehow,
said it.
yeah, we got there, and I was like, I want an autograph, and then I think that you guys said I also think I said I would put Busch Light on if you guys bought it. So Ben sent me $2 bills.
It was like a $2 bill,
It was-
wasn't it? Or a
It
couple
was
of them?
one
It was-
$2 bill.
Yeah, it was two $2 bills to get Dan and I each a tall boy.
We have contributors to the Loaded Box podcast that write blogs that have probably never seen or heard of a $2 bill.
Well, they're also like.
Is one of them Mikey?
I think one of them's probably going to be Mikey.
100%. Mikey. Yeah. So are you guys ready for the second segment? We're up to questions now that are worth 2 points. So DJ, you're
Oh,
not
boy.
out of this. You're
Yeah,
not out of this.
Never out.
No pressure, Dan.
All right, Dan. First question belongs to you. The category this time is NFL wide receivers.
Okay.
Dan, your question. This AFC South wide receiver recorded a career 980 yards in.
Oh, he broke up.
This
I
is
broke
His face just froze.
This is where the part where he wanted me to like tell a story when he and then when he comes
Something,
back,
something,
he
80 yards. There you go. You're back.
There it is.
Did he get it right?
you didn't even hear the question.
Oh my God.
What are we supposed to get right?
Yeah. No,
Dan, you didn't get that
you
one?
broke. I heard
980 something.
Yeah.
I just heard wide
Oh.
receiver from the AFC South. That's all I
Yeah,
heard.
it sounded like 980 yards. So is that like single game or?
Yeah, I can't believe we haven't gotten this one yet.
Oh
Let
my
me,
God.
let me revisit this one. The AFC South, this AFC South wide receiver recorded a career high 984 yards in this being a contract year.
Oh, that's easy.
Contract here.
Oh, DJ's
Of
feeling
course he says it's easy.
good. And he's next, too.
God. You guys are like fucking sharks over here. You know.
I know.
Butter me all up. Maybe you feel confident.
I feel like they're like, if I was in your guys' shoes, like I'd feel confident, then my question would be up and I would just freeze.
Yeah,
And
it
I'd
might
feel
be.
good about everyone
Now I
else.
know.
Is it Will Fuller?
Oh, I'm
Oh, no,
sorry.
he's over 1,000, isn't he? God
It
damn
is
he
not
was.
Will Fuller. But with that, DJ,
It-
you have the chance
It is
at
his
a
contract here, though.
full, it is his contract year. He didn't have 984.
No,
Yeah, he was
career high.
suspended for half of the season.
True.
And he probably almost got there because he
probably
was over
did.
100 yards. I
It's
think.
not easy.
4
I
or
just
5
happen
games.
to know it.
Because he got to play the Lions that 1 week.
Right.
Yep. Hey,
It's not easy. I just happen to know it.
DJ, for a point, who do you got?
I traded him to. I traded for him
Oh,
with you.
I know who it is.
Got it.
Yeah, you got Michael Gallup. I got Corey Davis. The answer is Corey
Yeah,
Davis.
no, I had Corey Davis. That's where I was at.
Corey Davis. That's huge. DJ, you're within a half point of Dan representing the LBT.
that was 2
Unbelievable. Well, you
It
get,
is
you
2
get
points.
half of the value.
Oh yeah.
you get
Fuck.
half of my point.
I was told there'd be no math.
But remember when you said you ignored remember when you said you ignored the rules and you were just gonna go with it and then you questioned my rules?
Fuck it. Give me 2.
The dick move.
They
All right,
won't
DJ.
notice. I swear they won't notice.
DJ, this is your chance to take a temporary lead. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to fucking take the lead.
Okay, this AFC, and don't tell me I'm not giving you hints. I just eliminated half the damn teams. This AFC wide receiver recorded 87 receptions, over 1,250 yards, and 15 receiving touchdowns, but still finished second on his team in both receptions and yards. Who was this receiver?
AFC.
Is that your guess?
His guess is
The whole
AFC.
goddamn
You
conference.
like run through teams in your head. This is ridiculous.
It's a bit tough.
I have
This one's tough. I thought this might be the easiest one.
No. Well,
Did you hear the stats? Over 1,250 yards and 15 receiving touchdowns.
I can't math this fucking A.
oh, I think I know what it is. I know what it is.
All I can think about is
Hopper's researching like crazy right now, trying to
Oh,
get
I got it then.
this backup point.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
fuck. I have no clue. who
Oh my
this is.
gosh.
I'm clueless on this one. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go.
You're going to hate yourself. You get it wrong.
Tyler Lockett.
It is not.
AFC.
Oh, it's NFC. God damn it.
Oh, wow.
God, he
Wow.
loses the point.
That was
You
dumb.
You
like,
should lose a
like,
point for not
fucking
knowing
the-
divisions.
Yeah.
Can we, well,
or
here-
conferences. like,
the
at
only
least.
reason I'm not taking any away is because when we were little, the Seahawks were in the AFC,
Oh,
and maybe DJ went back in time.
Because I was thinking Chiefs for a second.
That's
I
fair.
don't know how I got from Chiefs to fucking Seahawks, and I knew it was AFC.
Here's the deal, Chris. You get yourself a point here if you got the correct answer. I
Yeah.
can't tell if he's messing with me or
He's
not.
so melodical.
No, I'm not messing with you. I really have no idea. So now I'm running through AFC teams in my head.
I think I know what it is.
Don't guess any players.
Do I still get half a point if he doesn't get it right?
See, like I said, in another year of doing this, and when we evolve, yes, we will start doing something.
I'll
like
say
that.
the answer. I think I know. the
Yeah,
answer.
we'll let you announce the answer if Hop doesn't get it within the next.
If I know. I may
10
be
to
wrong.
15 minutes here.
10 to 15 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for that amount of time because
Let me
that's,
go grab a beer real quick.
A couple of them, yeah.
Jesus.
that's probably what I need. It wouldn't be anybody in the AFC East. I'm just going to run through this real quick.
Oh my God. How much time are you going to give him?
No.
I already ruled out the AFC West. I'm thinking,
Who scored that many fucking touchdowns?
yeah, I know. That's like the first person that I think that scored that many touchdowns isn't in the AFC. So,
It is.
um,
Because he told us.
Yep, I told you. I straight up told you. All right, I'm giving it 10 more seconds. When our clock hits 26:20, you're going to have an answer. Otherwise, Otherwise, we're going to let Dan give his guess for 0 points.
Thanks, man.
I have no clue still.
Thank God.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Dan, who do you think it is?
Is it Tyreek Hill?
It is 100% Tyreek Hill.
Travis
Oh
Kelce,
shit, Travis
Kelce.
Kelsey. I was
Travis
thinking
Kelce led the team, though.
I thought you said wide receiver.
you did say
He
wide
did.
receivers. I'm calling
Oh,
foul
yeah,
on
I was
this.
thinking
You
two
said it
wide
was
receivers.
NFL wide receivers.
Sneaky. Yeah, the answer was a wide receiver.
The first thing I thought was
Wow.
fucking Kansas City Chiefs. But I'm like, who other wide receiver on that
Yeah,
team?
I'm
besides-
running
a
through
goddamn answer
wide
wrong.
receivers in my head, and
Controversy.
I'm not coming up with anything. And because I went to wide receivers.
I fucking said Tyler Lockett.
My first thought actually was Tyreek Hill, and I'm like, no, Travis Kelsey's not a wide receiver.
I was like, fucking
Controversies brewing in the
Motherfucker
inaugural
produced us like a
trivia
top
here.
flight.
That's all right, though. I can still take the lead. I have my own question.
This is true. This is true.
We're gonna get fucking bitches soon.
You take care of your own business, Hop. You'll be in the lead after
That's right.
a segment and a.
I keep letting
After 3 rounds.
I get my no. It's not even a round. It's a segment in the category. I don't know why I named them so weird. This was the most confusing part. But
It's always year one.
yes, Hop. As you take a nice sip of that aiming fluid for your brain here, your question is: 3 of the top 4 players in yards after catch were not wide receivers. Name the one actual wide receiver that finished in the top 4 in yards after the catch as he finished the season with 592. Hint. You get a lot of hints.
answer, isn't there?
He plays in the NFC North.
Oh, that's not who I thought.
I think I know who it is.
Yards after catch in the NFC North, Devontae Adams?
Ding, ding, ding. Devontae Adams. As DJ just shakes it off. He didn't even think it was Adams.
I didn't
thought
either,
maybe-
brother.
I was thinking yards after contact right away, and I was thinking AJ Brown, but yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
I
A.J.
was-
Brown's not in the NFC North.
But yeah, no, I know. And now you said the NFC
But
North.
no, what I immediately went to was Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf, those guys that would normally come to mind when you think
Right.
guys that do very well after the catch with the ball in their hands. A.J. Brown being the best at it, but
Yeah.
nah, Adams
That's weird.
makes sense.
I mean, Devontae dives a lot. He if he's going across the middle, he dives. He takes a dive.
See, I don't think about him as
thought
like
about-
an after the catch receiver either. But
I don't
man,
either.
592 yards.
I thought it was well, you know, when you're the only like when your team's 1, 2, and
They
3
run a lot
receiver, you know.
Yeah,
it
I
just
mean they run
happens.
a lot of quick passes to him, and he'll get 11, 12 yards off those.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true. I just love so the reason I gave that hint because I was like, oh, that might throw him off and make you take like Justin Jefferson just
That's
because he
who I
has
thought it
so
was.
many yards.
I was
That's
No.
what I thought it was.
I immediately went to AJ Brown when you started it.
Yeah, that'd have been a really good guess. The hint obviously messed that one up. but-
Yeah.
Okay, well, the second category in this segment is miscellaneous defense.
Oh,
Oh,
come
Dan?
on.
Oh, sweet.
God,
We gotta know we're fantasy football.
Wait.
yeah.
Is there a kicker category? Because that will make my life.
Mm-mm.
And one of
we're
the
gonna-
answers has to be Justin Tucker.
We're going to take a pause. I'm going to change up the final segment to kickers. What a missed opportunity. Damn it.
Right?
All right, Dan. First question. Once again, worth 2 points.
No intermission on this one. I'm just fucking going for it.
See, here's the deal. The intermission comes after this category.
You gotta rip the band-aid off.
Yeah, I gotta get a beer soon. So
Well, you're up next. You're
What, you don't bring the cooler to the desk?
Yeah,
I
You
got-
have it right by the
I
desk.
got literally a
Bring
you
it.
see my fridge right there, right up like below the Packer sign there. It's my fridge. So I have to walk all the way back there.
Oh man, so much work.
the keyword there was walk. You got to
I'll
walk.
actually make my son get it if I have to, or my wife.
Wife. All right, Dan, your question is this player led the NFL in sacks with 15, but was not named the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh fuck.
Is it TJ Watt?
It is TJ
No!
Watt. Congratulations
Let's go.
As you-
Future Green Bay Packer.
as you retake the lead.
Oh,
Are you going to get JJ or TJ, though, DJ?
Oh,
A lot of initials there, man.
Both of them.
Well, unfortunately, you won't have a chance to steal, DJ, but you can draw within a half point here if you get your question correct.
No chance.
You might have this one. Your question is this player.
I know it. I already know it.
What's your guess?
Xavier Howard.
You guys, I swear to God. DJ, are you looking at the document?
No, I swear to God, I just assumed you're going to say interceptions, and I talked to you all year about Xavier Howard, so that's where I was going to go. Get an interception every fucking week.
The question, and I'm not shitting you, is this player led the NFL in interceptions with 10, but was not named the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year. DJ, I'll give you 2 points, but since you had to have cheated, I'm taking 2 points away.
Bonus point.
Kid, you're a Dolphins fan, and you every week Xavier Howard, blah blah blah, interception every week. That was the easy. You shouldn't have given that one to me.
Should have said like who got like second, maybe.
Yeah, that one was too easy for me.
What a mistake. You actually should just be named the outright winner because I said this player and you said Xavier Howard.
Based off the thump there, the sacks, I had a feeling it was interceptions.
Like Hop and Dan, do you even feel like you're having a chance after this kid got it after this player?
Yeah, I'm not scared.
Yeah, I'm good.
Dan's still ahead.
So,
You are still beating me. And I said Tyler Lockett on an AFC question, so
That's true. That is very true. Okay, Chris, this is probably my favorite question.
Oh, great.
you ruined the fucking game.
You did.
Did I break it?
Hop, this is my favorite question of the entire game here. Once again, there is a hint if you need it. You see how I catered to you, Hop? I
do.
you.
I appreciate you. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't have the doc like DJ does, but
clearly.
I actually looked to see if he had it on there, and it's not shared.
So you tried cheating. I like the truth comes out. All
All
right.
You guys.
All right, Hop, your question is name one of the 2 non-linebackers that finished in the top 20 in total tackles. So basically, who finished in the top 20 in total tackles that wasn't a linebacker? There was only 2 of them.
Jesus.
Do you want your hint or do you have a good feeling here?
I got a feeling I'm positioned, but go ahead and give me a hint.
The hint is one of these players is married to friend of the podcast, Rachel Bush.
That was easy. I fucking
And-
remember my guess.
And the other player's first and last name start with the same letter.
You don't know off of Rachel Bush?
No, I don't know off of Rachel Bush.
Oh, I thought that was a dead giveaway.
Bad giveaway. That was my guess right away because I couldn't think of anybody else. I knew it was gonna be a safety.
DJ's gonna slap me here. Adrian Amos.
Oh, good guess with the double A's there, but unfortunately,
I'll go with the former Bear.
no. And that means that Dan gets a chance to extend his lead by a point if he can name one of these 2 players.
I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
You don't even have a guess?
I'm thinking here. Hold on, let me open.
But
up the
DJ, I
document.
was with you, by the way. I was thinking safety the whole way, obviously, hence the Adrian Amos answer.
Dan, did you just say, hold on, let me be like DJ and open the doc?
Yep. I gotta think of players with the same.
I was thinking Jamal Adams. It's not him.
But he doesn't have the same. Yeah.
He doesn't play for
No.
Buffalo.
Nope.
And he's not piping Rachel Bush.
Doesn't that player play for Buffalo?
No, you could be right. I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought he did. I don't know his name though. I don't give a fuck about the Bills.
Really?
Are you passing?
Yeah, I don't know the answer, man. Go ahead, DJ. Send us
Go ahead,
home.
No, you don't get to go. It's just over.
I
Well,
know
he knows that.
I don't get any points. It's Jordan Poyer. I don't know the other one though.
Jordan Poyer.
Ooh, the other one plays in the NFC West. Double initial.
Jonathan Johnson, the Ram safety.
Yeah, is that the Rams guy?
No.
Jake something Johnson?
Nope. It's got a cool first name. Super cool.
I'm thinking Cardinals.
There you go.
Oh,
Buda Baker.
Buda
Buda
Baker.
Baker. Yeah.
Yes.
Do I
Buda
get
Baker
points
was-
back because I finally got it on the 4th try? Is that a bonus point from Ben?
Right.
It was my question. I got it right.
That's awesome that you came back. Just came full circle or full square in this situation.
It's a full square.
Jordan Poyer, though, would not have thought that. I knew
No.
when you said Buffalo, Jordan Poyer's immediately where I went. But
Yep.
Well, I mean, like I know that he dates like that one player from Buffalo dates if fucking Rachel Bush because the DJ is always
well, I
fucking
was
jerking off to her.
basically just I was just.
Friend of the podcast.
She loves us.
You said Buffalo safeties, and I knew it wasn't fucking Micah Hyde. So.
Yeah.
Well, boys, after the first 2 segments, going into the final segment, we've got Dan on top with 4.5 points. We've got DJ in second with 4, and we've got Hopper tailing up the end here with 3.
It's not bad.
However, let's do a quick second intermission because, Chris, I have to ask you a question here.
Okay.
What went through your mind when I first reached out to the 2 of you regarding the possibility of this episode tonight? And then when Dan responded instantly saying that he was 100% free, despite the fact that you 2 were scheduled to do your own episode tonight.
That he was drunk when we talked about it, and I really can't say anything because we had also set up a guest spot for 2 weeks out that night, and I had to text him on Monday morning and was like, hey, when the hell did we schedule that guest spot, and what time was it, and who was it with? So we discussed this at the same time. We each retained one bit of information, and it just happened to be the other bit of information that the other one was missing. So, it really was just, he didn't remember. We were drinking. But that sounds like a ton of fucking fun. Let's make that work instead. It's way better than what we were going to do. I told
my fiance that I'm recording on Thursday, and I still forgot. That was
unbelievable. I like
the
that.
age thing. It's like I'm just getting old.
I've had to start putting it in my calendar. But
other podcast in the world that's as old as us, I think.
We are a combined, like 220?
I wish. We're over 100, that's for sure.
We're definitely over 100.
Hop, I was really looking forward to you to just tossing Dan under a bus and just going forward, reverse, forward.
No, I'll own up what I need to own up. I mean, it wasn't any worse than what the hell I did out of that same conversation. So
yes.
I mean, but
I technically wasn't wrong because we're still recording tonight, and it just happened to
work
out perfect.
And it happened to be a way better idea than what we were originally going to do. Not that what we were originally going to do is going to be bad. Tune in for that next week. But
he fucking texts me. He goes, aren't we recording tonight? And I'm like, oh fuck yeah.
I almost called him out in the chat, but then I decided to text him, take it offline and text him instead. I should have called him out in the chat. That would have been way better.
But like my third text was, let's just collab with them. It'd be perfect.
Yeah. Drink beers with these fools.
I was
really hoping you'd do that because I wanted to throw DJ under the bus a little bit because a couple of weeks back, so I have a new thing. I'm hat guy. And then DJ was never wearing hats. And then all of a sudden he's like, I want to be hat guy. So now he wears hats every episode.
That's weird. That's like the opposite of what Dan and I used to do. We used to wear hats every episode. And now we have not been wearing hats. Mine's just because
all the fucking time.
I've never seen you in a hat before.
Until now.
I wear hats all the time. When my hair gets too long, I wear it every time.
It doesn't even look long.
See,
no, not now, but
you got dressed up for us. That's why.
See, when my hair gets too long, I normally wear hats too. But right now, my hair is too big to even fit most of my hats over. So
having the hat guy paddle, and obviously, I'm 10 times hotter than Ben is. I couldn't stop wearing the hat then. Then I had to take it. Ben wore it twice.
Ben has a way better hat than you do. I'm sorry.
And here's the deal, DJ. If you were a true hat guy, you'd have fucking 2 hats.
Yeah, nope.
Like I don't know what you're doing over there. Why don't? If a real hat guy has more hats, where's your other hat?
You gotta wear front and backwards though.
Yeah,
like you're almost there. You go.
That hat is 90. That hat was around in high school.
This hat's older than Mikey.
15, 16 years old. I'll tell you what,
the hat's old enough to drink. That's old enough to buy Mikey a drink.
You could ring this thing out and get probably hammered on it.
I've got a Blackhawks hat that's like that.
If we tied a camera to that hat, it's seen March Madness. It's seen June Dairy Days in our little town, which is just a fucking shit show. It's probably seen him kiss 4 or 5 different girls.
That was white to start, wasn't it?
Yeah, dude.
That hat.
Maybe
that's all right. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta compete with this. I will be right back.
Fair enough.
That hat seen shit. I remember that hat from back in the day.
That's old, man.
Did it make it back to middle school or is it just high school?
Oh, it might be late middle school. I don't know.
I know it was like around during baseball.
Hey, wall
how's
hopper.
Your head not fucking growing during that
time, it's a one size fits most. So.
That's an old hat.
One size fits most.
Wall hop goes and finds his hat.
Go around.
I have to bring something up that I don't think any of us are happy to admit, but I feel like we all have to admit it.
Okay.
Are we all Tom Brady fans now after what he did yesterday?
It's the first time that I was like, I don't hate that he won a Super Bowl. I was like,
No.
you know what? I'm not even mad. But he
Over
almost
under,
threw the fucking Super Bowl trophy like over the fucking ocean. Like he was fucking like my heart sank. I'm at work and I go, oh my god, don't fucking do it.
But
Do it.
No, don't do it.
if I set the over under on number of drinks he had at 5, what are you doing? Because I have a feeling
Under, he was at like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
I'm a
such great care of his body. You give that guy a shot of tequila and a Smirnoff, and he is wobbly.
Tom Brady?
He probably got ice before the boat incident.
That was also white at one point in time. This is 13, 14 years
wow.
old. Yeah. That was also white at one point in time.
How do you guys keep these hats still?
Because they're broken in and they fit well.
And it's mostly the scent. It just takes me back to like a middle school locker room.
That's perfect. That's sweat.
It smells like virginity in there, Ben.
Yeah, but I was the only one with it.
Yeah, I even texted or sent a DM to our group saying like, all right, that toss from Tom Brady, like even I can respect that. And I was pissed about that Super Bowl, like because I'm like, oh, the Packers should have been here. That's why I didn't want to do a recap because I know the Packers could have gotten there, should have gotten there, and would have won that game.
Right, but hey, we're all fans now. Like it's
fucking glad because I don't want to do a podcast with DJ 2 weeks after the Packers won a Super Bowl.
Oh my god!
If you guys ask me when they win it like 2 weeks after, I'm gonna say no. I'm like, no, I'm good, man.
I want DJ on the live stream again when the Packers draft Jordan Love.
That was so right after the Vikings actually, took Justin Jefferson. He just watched his heart sank twice after Jordan Love. Oh man,
my god, it was that was a rough night. Yeah, I wish
that was a rough morning.
I talked about that.
That was a rough morning.
It was a rough morning. Man.
Last time we got together, I still want you guys to cut that clip because I my face for like
you were so pissed.
A minute afterwards was just blank. I didn't even know how to react.
I have everything I need to do it. I just haven't taken the time to do it.
You gotta create a GIF out of it. God, man, you were so angry.
That'd be sweet. DJ's son wants in on this episode. I don't know what he wants to say, but he wants to say something.
He does.
All right, boys. Are you ready for the final segment where we wager our points?
I am, but I think DJ's son's giving him answers.
He told him to go upstairs and open up the document on the other computer.
Just text me when it's my turn.
He'll look down on his phone. All right, got it. Thanks, guys.
That's terrible. I think strategically here, yeah, he's tag guy. I'm hat guy. I mean, that's just
on New Year's Day.
Wait, hold on. I have a question about this round. Are there 2 categories in this round still?
No, it's a one and done. Each person has one question.
One and done.
And I think the way we're going to do it here is we're going to go in who has the lowest points because I don't want Dan to get his question right and then you guys just be drawn dead.
Okay.
That's fair.
So, Chris, do you want to wager 1, 2, or 3 points?
Let's do all 3. Let's go for broke.
Let's
go for broke.
You gotta.
All right, and there's going to be no stealing in this round.
We're going to be broke.
One and done.
What's the category?
I'm glad you asked.
Kickers?
Oh, DJ brings up a good point. Do you guys all want to wager your points right now?
Because otherwise, if he gets,
I agree. All right, so Chris is going to do 3. DJ, you've got 4 to wager. He's going to do all 4 once again. Big surprise. Dan, you've got 4.5. Are you going to go strategic here? What are you going to do?
No, we're putting it all on the line. We're gonna shut the door shut if needed.
Sounds good. And I gave myself a question, and I just wrote it's worth 10 points. So if I get it right, I'm going to win.
Okay.
All right.
I knew it.
So, Chris.
I already know the answer to all of them.
I hope you don't.
What?
Chris, your question to double your score and make it up to 6 and make you the temporary leader. Category is your favorite team.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why you asked us who our favorite teams were. God damn it.
Yep, it's all coming full square again. See how that works?
Okay, well, that's where I have the most confidence, so that's good.
That's where I have the least confidence in.
All right, Hop, here you go. Your question. 3 Chicago Bears completed passes this year.
Oh, my God.
Put them in order from most to fewest completions.
That's tough.
That is
Nick Foles and Trubisky.
So Mitchell Trubisky, you said most to fewest, right?
Correct.
Mitchell Trubisky, Nick Foles.
Who's the third one?
So it's a great question.
Yeah.
We're educating people today.
Who is the third one?
It's your wheelhouse.
It's
your
not.
team.
Well, it's not the third quarterback. I know that. I don't think Tyler Bray got into a game. So it's gonna be one of the wide receivers. See, normally I'd go Tariq Cohen, but he was hurt
Yep. He was hurt a lot. Yeah.
for the entire season. So
Listen to DJ Son. He's trying to give you a hint.
yeah, apparently. Mitchell Trubisky, Nick Foles,
That's
Cordero Patterson.
ooh.
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the first part. Is you should have went with Tyler Bray.
You should have went. I was gonna say. I'm
What
pretty sure
Tyler Bray did get in the game, didn't he?
He
Tyler
did.
Bray
Oh.
completed
You made fun of him
one-
in our group chat.
Oh God, yeah, he did. No, it was that last series of the fucking Packers game after Nick Foles got knocked out.
He completed like 1 of 5 passes. I believe. were
Yeah,
set.
it was.
But Hop, if it makes you feel any better, you would have been incorrect because Nick Foles completed 3 more passes than Mitch Trubisky.
Jesus.
Yes.
I know what he played more games too.
Here's the deal, though. Someone could say that you double doinked that answer.
I did double doink that answer because I had
I'm
it.
fucking ignorant.
Well, I had the 3 players. I definitely had it in the wrong order. I was not going to take Nick Foles completing more passes than Mitch Trubisky.
Right.
So
Hop, unfortunately, in the first ever loaded box beer fueled trivia.
I mean, that's okay. I have a
Foles was
feeling.
0.
I have a weird feeling I'm not going to be alone down here at 0 by the time we get through these next 2.
Same here.
I don't think it was this guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that you knew, like you're like, oh, it can't be Tyler Bray, but you
He
like
said it, and then I'll
he
go.
was the
Wait,
opposite.
Well, because and as soon as you said you should have, I'm like, damn, I know exactly what game that was. I know exactly when it happened.
all
But
comes
it was
back.
so I purged that from my memory. That was such a bad game. I purged that entire game.
That
DJ, you have 4 points. You're wagering them all. This will make you the temporary leader with Dan on deck. DJ, your question. In the Green Bay Packers 34-31 overtime loss to the Indianapolis Colts, 3 Packers players were charged with lost fumbles. Name all 3.
Man, it's brutal.
And the reason why I feel like this isn't a terrible question is because the Packers had and I'm not trying to make DJ's head any bigger, but they had so few losses, and this was such an epic game that I'm like, you know what?
It was a
Green Bay
good game.
Packers
It was
fans
the
should remember
Jonathan
this.
Taylor blow up. It was like the introduction to Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, second half
was,
of this
and
season.
I might actually have an idea on this one.
Ooh, I like that. If you get it wrong, we'll let you interject. If DJ gets it wrong, I should say.
I think Devontae lost one, but I'm not official. But I'm pretty.
For the podcast,
I think I know
audio
one of them for
only
sure.
listeners, DJ's doing that thing where you rub your temples to somehow
Magically make
answers
memories
come to your
happen.
It's so we can see the scene, it's so we can see his screen a little bit more.
That's true. Why are you
Easier.
texting your son? I thought
A
that's
little
how
bit
you did
easier.
this.
Yeah. Son, what's the answer?
Who fumbled for the Packers in that game against the Colts when I was saying the F word at the TV so many times?
Fuck is our kick returner?
Oh,
Oh,
I know one. I think that's it.
I'm just gonna guess. I think MVS and Devontae were 2, so I'm gonna go with MVS, Devontae, and who the fuck was the kick returner? It might have been AJ, but I know he lost one. Aaron lost one in Buccaneers game, and he might have lost one earlier.
He's thinking so hard. He's doing that thing now for the audio only people. He's rubbing his lip. Like if you're thinking real hard and you're rubbing your chin, he's doing it with his lip.
He's actually turning himself on. He's like, oh, God, my lips are so fucking. I'm so fucking hot right now. These lips.
I don't know.
Sort of-
I'm just gonna go with I'm gonna go Aaron Jones too. Devontae, MVS, and Aaron Jones.
I will say that you are incorrect, and I forgot who said they thought they had the answer.
I thought it was Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams, and I don't know who the third one was. I thought Jamal Williams was one of them, though.
Wasn't there 2 fumbles on one play?
Yeah.
By them? I know one was MVS for sure because that's what cost them. I think the field position that led to their loss.
This was in overtime.
There was a game when both.
I'm pretty sure Adams did, right? Didn't Adams lose one too?
There was a game when both running backs fumbled too. It might not have been that one, but there's a game I know where Jones and Jamal Williams lost them like on back-to-back drives.
So I forgot about that, but I got him right.
MVS's was the crucial one.
Overtime, yeah.
DJ, you were so close on the whole kick returner, because Darius Shepard.
Oh wow.
Yes.
I thought so. Was Devontae the other guy?
He was not.
Who was it?
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
I had him in my
early game.
I remember him losing a fumble, so I didn't say him.
I'm not going to wager any points now with this.
Nah, you can't do that.
I'm playing.
Here's the worst thing is I didn't come up with a tiebreaker question in case you all get 0.
He's going to go look up kicker questions.
Well, I started to ask what happens if we all end up at 0, and then I just laughed and said, actually, that would be perfect.
We all lose. No one wins.
I knew it was a returner. Fuck man, I can remember.
He's going to be pissed all night.
It's kind of like I said, it's not Tyler Bray. We were both that close.
I knew Irvin didn't fumble, and he was injured. So I was like, "Who the fuck was it?"
I have a question though. Why did I have to give the completed passers in order for the extra degree of difficulty between Foles and Trubisky? And he just had to give the 3 fumblers. He didn't have to give them in the order that they fumbled.
Division earlier.
Because I didn't realize that Foles and Trubisky were within 3 completions of each other. So I'm like, you know what? If he absolutely knows Tyler Bray came in and completed 1 pass, he's easily going to get this. So let's add a little degree of.
I knew. I did, and I second guessed myself.
And that's the one. Yeah, that's the one part he still missed.
Fuck, this is just the NFC.
Dan's got a weird brain, though. I have confidence he's going to get this right and just beat us 9-0, and we're not going to have to tie break.
You have too much confidence.
The category for this round is NFC North.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
I should have just called it that.
It's an AFC North question because spoiler alert, Dan's still a Ravens fan too. God damn it! All right, let's hear it.
All right, Dan, for the championship in the inaugural trivia game here. Only 4 Minnesota Vikings players that are listed as wide receivers caught passes in 2020.
Oh shit, he knows this.
Put them in order from most to fewest receptions.
Oh, fuck, man. This is like the Bears question.
I know what's up, too.
Yes, good observation.
It's so Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, Chad Beebe, Olabisi Johnson. Final answer.
Guys, do you think he got it right?
Did BC Johnson catch more passes?
I don't know. I think he did. I think Chad Beebe at 3 was the right answer. And did you say Thielen or Jefferson first, though, Dan?
Thielen. Receptions.
I think
Chad Beebe was in the right order. However,
Thielen and Jefferson.
3-way tie at 0.
Oh no!
Thielen and Jefferson were backwards, weren't they?
Wow.
Yeah,
Jefferson
Chad Beebe was definitely 3rd, but I thought Jefferson was over at I would have gotten your question right. Damn it!
What an amazing number though. So looking at their stats here, I'm gonna update this just to throw you guys all on the board here at 0.
God damn it.
Jefferson had 88. Thielen had 74. Chad Beebe only had 20, and BC Johnson only had 14.
Yeah.
What NFL team has 4 wide receivers catch passes?
You know what's so fucked up too is that Mike Zimmer should have never let fucking Olabisi Johnson start ahead of Justin Jefferson in the first 2 weeks. That's like a fireable offense right there.
I was so confused. I'm like, why are they like? Obviously, I was the biggest Justin Jefferson fan, but I didn't understand that.
Damn it!
Oh my gosh!
I thought Thielen had him.
I do have the tiebreaker question ready to go here. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do it.
You do.
Totally unprepared. You didn't know that the first 3 rounds wouldn't mean jack shit by the time we got here.
You guys know it's terrible.
0.
Dan, why didn't you just bid 4 instead of 4.5?
Because I want to make your life just as hard as you made ours. So here we go.
Yeah, because that wouldn't have gotten him the win if DJ got his question right. It would have tied him.
Yeah.
Do you guys all have access to this thing on the screen called private chat?
Yeah.
Excellent. So I'm going to moderate this and see who comes in first. So
I gotta get there.
I'm probably gonna see it though, aren't I?
I'm gonna say it, and you guys are gonna type it.
Aren't I gonna see their private chats?
I don't have any.
who-
I don't have a private chat option. It could be because I'm in full screen though. Yeah,
Oh,
it's because
so
I was
that's
in full
not
screen.
really-
I gotta
Send the right
drop
answer.
off. That's okay. We're good. We're good. I'm
Oh,
good now.
screw it. No,
I'm good.
Oh, you're good now with private chat.
Hold on. We'll just type something.
Chat with
On
us.
the count of 3, you guys all type
Yeah, I can see their responses.
Sadisfa or whatever Dan just wrote in the private chat.
Fucking, we'll make it easier. Say something.
Let's see how accurate it is. On the count of 3, I want you all to write hot dog. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, Dan is the odds-on favorite to win this, followed by DJ, followed by Hop. All right, boys. Are you guys ready
I wish
for
I
the
were.
final? And you know what? Just to make our scores so terrible, this question is going to be worth 0.1 points. So the winner is the bar is going to be set very low heading into next year.
Oh.
All right, private chats are up. The question. Well, here's the category. 2020 NFL kickers. I think we all saw this coming.
I'm gonna get this one wrong. I only like 2 kickers.
The question is, which NFL kicker led the league in made field goals?
Nope.
DJ has guessed Jason Sanders. Hop has guessed Justin Tucker. Dan hasn't guessed. I don't know if his fingers are stuck or if he's actually thinking.
No, he's thinking because DJ and I just blew off our load. And I think DJ is probably right, but Dan is actually taking the time to think about this now because if neither of us are right.
Here's the deal. I feel like I'm going to have to get a second tiebreaker question.
Fuck off. No way. That is the answer.
I
DJ,
think I'm trying to
DJ,
think back. I think when we played Jeopardy during the season, this was a very similar question that I had gotten wrong. So I'm trying to think.
I think it
I
probably
know who
was,
it is.
and I think DJ might have gotten the leader in field goal percentage right, but I don't think he got the leader in made kicks.
DJ's player finished.
I don't fucking
second.
care.
Fuck. I have one other thought. Otherwise, I don't know.
I do have one other thought. Do we get a second guess at this?
Well, Dan, for the listeners, Dan guessed Harrison Butker, which is not
No,
correct.
I don't know.
But it sounds like majority want a second guess. So
No, new question.
I know Dan's pissed about this. All right, I'll find a new question. Who do you guys think that the answer was?
I don't want to. I don't want
Not
to
even
steal his thunder. I don't want to steal his thunder, but I have a thought.
Hop, who do you
No,
got?
go ahead, DJ.
I think it's
DJ.
that coup.
You think Young Wei
Is
Koo?
it coup?
No, wait, cool.
My old ho lame, but my young ho coo
Yeah.
is the answer.
Yeah, Young Wei Koo.
Fuck.
Makes sense.
Unfortunate, DJ. How about you guys? You guys find something to talk about. I got to find another kicker question.
This is where we're at.
Damn it!
This is coming down to the second kicker question.
Mike,
Unbelievable, right?
Unbelievable.
God.
Good news is for Beerfield Fantasy listeners on YouTube, you can see the chat, so I don't have to do anything about that.
What?
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Do you guys have any? So I feel like, oh wow,
What is
Mom and
going
Dad.
on back there?
something
Somebody's
happened.
in
Someone's in
trouble.
trouble. Someone's in
Murder.
trouble, dude. All right, here's the deal. A lot of kids right now in this
That was my
group.
wife.
I know, but I'm just saying,
Oh.
like we have younger kids. So, what is your guess? What happened to? Why was that such a yell? Because if my wife ever does that, I'm running to your house. Actually, I'm not running to your house because your wife does that. I'm running to Dan's house.
Yeah.
A long run.
A long run.
Don't give a fuck. I don't like that yelling. What was that? What's your guess? What happened?
It's like Forrest Gump.
That was
Yeah, my guess or their guess?
Your guess.
Oh, I think my dog must have bit somebody on accident.
Oh, he was yelling. She was yelling at the dog.
I think so.
Oh, well,
not,
that
the,
makes
not
it
the
better.
kid. Okay.
And you should have lied. That would have been a better story.
Yeah.
There's the dog.
There's the dog.
He just got his hand.
There's the question. Yeah.
Do you guys have any preferred categories? Otherwise, I'm going to. I kind of like the idea of a three-way tie at 0.
No,
Punters.
maybe one more try. Yeah, maybe punters.
Few
Hey,
punters.
did you just give up searching or what?
My internet did some funny stuff. You know how my internet is.
You can go back to rookies.
Okay. The next question, who can name a punter? And just put it in the chat. We're not doing that. Don't get crazy.
I don't know. No.
We'd all just name our own punter.
I don't even know my own punter.
I actually don't know.
The funny thing is, I totally just blanked on my own. I know your punter, DJ.
My punter punted like the least in the NFL. Yeah. So
that's your punter.
JK, yeah.
I don't remember my punter, and it's funny because I've joked for years about him being the best punter, being the best player on the team.
Here's the problem with the punter question. You're gonna get it wrong, and we're just gonna find another.
Pat O'Donnell. Pat O'Donnell's our punter.
Just another rookie question. We all like rookies. Boom. There you go.
Okay. Well, you guys.
How many wide receivers were taken in the first 3 rounds? Boom.
You should just do a number of something, and then whoever is the closest to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like total yards or something.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Anything.
I already got that picked out. If you guys want to do that,
yeah, let's do that.
Then you can end it no matter what.
Whoever's closest, then
you can go over too. That's my rule.
Just
yeah, but I'm going to do fucking math and stuff. God,
Price is right rules. You go over your
all right.
We'll all say the same number.
You can go over. It's just going to be total yards you're off. So the tiebreaker question, which is guaranteed to end it. Two of you F-heads are going to tie. All right. Buffalo Bills wide receiver Stephon Diggs led the NFL in receiving yards. How many did he have?
I'm going to lose this.
Hop is jumping in with 1,400. Dan is jumping in with 1,485.
I have too many.
And DJ is jumping in with 1,675.
It's going to be really close for math-wise.
So I'm doing a little bit of math.
I know Justin Jefferson was right at 1,400, though.
It's not me, then.
This is great for the listening audience.
What did they guess?
What did they
I
guess?
already forgot what that one person was off.
Dan had 1,485. I had 1,400. DJ 1,675. Dan and I are going to be within yards of each other, I think.
All right, here's the deal. The answer is between Dan and DJ.
Oh, I was too low.
He was over 1,500 now.
Yep, 1,535. Which made Dan off by 50. And with that, Dan, you are the champion of the first ever.
I almost went 1,600 too.
Right, during his presentation, you're gonna scream at me, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, Dan Theory.
God, I like to thank.
Got some booze in there.
Who do you chalk your win up to? I mean, you kind of had it from you were kind of wire to wire there.
Yeah, except for when he also went down to 0 points.
Who also forgot the order of my final question. I'm just glad Beerfield won. I want to thank all the Beerfield listeners out there for believing in us through bourbon and wine and coffee and beer that led us to this fine moment of dethroning DJ as whatever the fuck DJ was.
Hot guy
who dies first in horror movies. Yeah,
that guy.
There we go.
You know what? I think I should automatically win for guessing the question or the answer right before a question was even asked.
See, if I would known you could do that, though, I'd have guessed the question before my question was even asked for Joe Burrow. So,
but I was confident.
I was trying to play by the rules.
Oh, that's true.
I put my answer in right away. Like, I didn't have to think more about my final. I had it almost in order right away.
Not the first time.
Yeah. But the first name I said, right, well, I was out of order anyway. But the first name I said was the right answer to my question.
I should have known this was going to be littered with controversy. The only other thing, if we want to, you guys usually talk about what you're sipping on there, right?
Yeah, we do. I've sipped on 2 things tonight.
What are you sipping on?
Let you guys take over for a second.
I had a Highwater Brewing coffee s'more stout, which was sitting in my cabinet way too long because every bit of s'mores had fallen off of that thing, and almost every bit of coffee had fallen off of that thing. So it just really tasted like a stout.
Sounds like a mess.
And I am drinking Wintry Haze from Schlafly, which somehow got left here. It showed up in my fridge randomly.
I
Big,
just left it there.
yeah,
Look at that golfer.
real easy start. Big pop of grapefruit as you come through it. Finishes a little bit bitter. Little piney, little earthy on the back end. Overall, very, very good.
Wine?
Take of an IPA. Feels warm. And
It's a very cheap beer that I got at work.
yeah, also wine. I do have some blackberry sangria upstairs. Actually, I got a lot of wine upstairs, but I'm not drinking the blackberry sangria right now.
Hop, at some point in the future, maybe our next episode, I'm going to give you a little bit of time to develop your answer, but I want you to describe me and DJ the way that you describe tasting beers.
Oh my God, let us both do this.
Oh my God.
This would be great.
It's going to be real flattering for you and not so great for DJ.
Well, I mean, he didn't win trivia. Oh, I forgot to give myself my
Roasted malty might be a part of DJ's.
Sweet chocolate.
Sweet
Dark chocolate right here.
sweet chocolate.
Piss water.
I guess it's like
That
chocolate.
that or we'll go with the it's a overly spoiled IPA.
Let's see.
that-
The worst thing I've said about a beer was all the way back in the single-digit episodes, and it was Pit Sweat. So
Ooh.
you remember that
That
one,
was a
Dan?
toasted
It was
lager.
a toasted
That was a
lager.
toasted
Yeah, you
lager.
remember it.
I brought it over. It was fucking horrible.
It was god awful. Still the worst beer we've had, I think.
Oh my God, it was.
You guys
gross.
ever had Old Chub?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Old Chub.
That's a correct.
Oscar Blues?
Oscar Blues.
Yeah.
Old
You
Chub's
gotta
pretty
have
good.
some of that, Ben. If you haven't.
I have one.
Oh,
Got
have
it
you?
too.
No, I have one.
You
Yes,
have
it-
an Old
Yeah, he
Chub.
has an Old Chub.
That's a
It
beer.
took
I
us
tell you
too long
what.
to get there. It took us too long to get there.
That'll
I got
knock you
there.
out
I don't know what you guys are.
the next day.
Yes.
Fantastic. Well,
Ben's old up and knocked you out for a few days.
Is Dan talking about his beer or what?
well, I think let's go every other. DJ, you do yours.
I'm drinking a nice Miller Lite here. I said I wasn't going to drink. I wasn't going to drink this week, and then it's like, well, we're doing this trivia, so I got to give in for one night. So I got the closest thing to water that I can find, and I drink a Miller Lite. Very Miller Lite.
Select 55.
Here's the deal.
It's got a
with it.
nice Miller Lite taste with a
Yeah.
little taste of water, but a little Miller Lite in there as well.
I say you needed to paint a little bit of a picture. I mean, I think Hop is A+ at describing what's going into his mouth. You basically just said you wanted like a little bit of flavored water.
It's a fine Pilsner beer brewed with the highest quality. Joint hops, Pacific Northwest.
All right.
Noble as
I'm-
Saaz hops and deliver more taste, aroma, and color with only 96 calories.
No, they actually say they use Saz hops. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what it says. I don't
Here's
know
the
what that
deal,
fucking word is.
You're so
DJ.
smart now.
DJ's now in first place in describing his beer. Hop, you just got that.
I heard they recently decided to add more hops.
Didn't you read it off the whatever? Anyway, I'm pouring my third beer.
Fair enough. Dan, what are you sipping on?
I'm drinking Forbidden Roots out of Chicago. Assembly required is a spiced plum sour IPA with plum juice, vanilla, and cinnamon.
Oh my god!
Does it
I
taste
should
like a
go-
nursing home? Because I think that would taste like a nursing home.
I feel
Sounds
like we
like-
should create
No.
like a build your own beer.
There's a lot of cinnamon on it and a
If
lot
you,
of vanilla.
I homebrew. If you want to do a build your own beer workshop, we can totally do that.
Like Build a Bear was super popular. Can we build a beer?
Do you want to do
Yeah.
an episode that's build your own beer? Because like I said, I
No,
homebrew.
we just create the store and now we become rich because we just created Build a Beer. And people just come there and build their beers and pay us.
How big is your basement?
Relatively decent size.
It is.
Can
It is
we
a pretty big basement.
Trademark this?
Yeah.
Can we trademark this? Build a Beer.
I do have a pretty big basement.
I like that name.
Holy
And
shit.
build a
Build
beer
a
is pretty
Beer.
good.
Fucking
That is
A.
really
I
good.
feel like I just created something.
Hold on, wait, patent pending.
Yep.
pending. Cannot.
Forgot,
I
we're
wouldn't
live
steal that.
streaming this patent pending.
Yeah, right. Dan, was that your complete breakdown?
No. Well, I mean,
Oh my god, this thing smells roasty.
it's got heavy cinnamon vanilla on the mouth. It's got
Oh.
so the plum flavor is pretty much just throughout the beer. It's surprisingly it's not as dominant as I thought it would be. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of plum, so I don't have a lot of it. But a lot of vanilla, a lot of cinnamon creates more of a lactose inspired milkshake sour IPA more so than just a through and through fruited sour. So
Beautiful.
very popular style of beer nowadays.
Dominant is how you should also describe me.
As getting your ass kicked by beer.
I'm totally drinking
stop
gold.
it.
Dan,
Look at the tattoo.
hold on. I'm totally drinking Golden Crisp right now. Anybody remember?
Oh, the cereal?
Yeah, anybody remember Golden Crisp cereal? This is
Oh,
the
yeah.
Noon Whistle Bernie Milk Stout, and it's like I'm drinking Golden Crisp. It's awesome.
Like, when does it become not a? When does it like leave the beer category and go to like just candy?
Never.
When it's not fermented.
There's a brewery out of Ohio that like makes their entire living based off of that same concept.
Big Ben's drinking like what kind of fucking crazy
Busch Light?
peanut butter like shit that you've drank in the past.
You guys want me to go?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I want you to
Yeah,
describe
no,
Busch
do
Light
it.
to me.
Do it. Here we go.
Let's do it, buddy.
If you haven't been on beer, hold on. If you haven't been listening to Beerfield when Ben's described his beer, it's the same thing. I'm not sure if it gets described the same way every time, but always the same beer.
Always the same beer, though. He's very consistent.
Well, here's the deal. And like I said, I switch up the wording a little bit every now and then, but at the end of the day, it comes down to this. It's good for every occasion. It's good for a picnic. It's good for a softball game. It's good for podcasting. It's good for when you wake up in the morning. The best thing is though, like, so at one point I was listening to this podcast who did like a beer draft, and actually Busch Light was a first round draft pick.
I actually remember that draft. It was so incredible. It came after Old Nation and before Piss. So I mean, it was unreal.
But here's the deal. I don't think any of the other beers that were mentioned today were first round picks. So I am drinking with the elite of the elite. So yes, the Busch Light, once again, it just takes over
through and through.
Actually, you're right. No other beer being drank today was in that draft. So you're good. Wasn't Mikey part of that?
Mikey was part
and
of
he's
that.
not even old enough to, and he's not even old enough to drink.
We had that Eric kid that's somehow in our still DM, and he's a Philadelphia guy. He just fucking I don't even know how to do the Philadelphia accent.
You fell in love with them.
You did.
Oh my god!
He's all ready to put his cock.
Wasn't he one of your writers?
Yeah, not really.
Yeah. He was gonna do some writing, and like he started like right when we started that episode, so we brought him onto that episode, and we haven't had him contribute to anything since.
To be fair, I probably written like five more articles than he has.
But to be fair, we talk about his mom probably like once every 3 months, and that's the only time he contributes to group DM.
He'll jump in every now and then with something. It's just, we keep him in there for fun. I can see that he reads some of our messages in the group, but I can't get over the Philadelphia accent, and I still want to make him like the closing of our episodes. Like I want the beginning of it to be like, and you guys are probably good enough at technology. I want to go back and like go through clips of us like yelling stupid shit and make our intro to be us with like music in the background, but us saying stupid like quotes or whatever. And I want to end with that fucking Philadelphia.
I literally just play music and Dan and I talk, and that's the effect we get. So
yeah. I just want like the intro to be a cut of like different quotes we say. So it's like, I don't even
do that.
You can for sure do that. Yep.
I know, but I'm not smart enough to fucking go be able, like I would go through the episodes and do it if I could, but I just don't know how.
I would go through the episodes and do that if I could, if I wanted to spend the time doing it. That's my problem.
If there was a BS horn that I could blow right now, I would blow it because there's no chance DJ would go back through episodes and find old clips.
What if I got the episode, sent you the time, and then you help me clip it?
I'll tell you what.
No, Hop.
If you go through old episodes and give me the times that you want, I will help you clip it.
I'm doing
it here.
Lock it in.
Lock it in. If you do that, I will help you clip out what you want.
We get first, like, I want to hear it before you load it up on any other.
But I don't know.
I want to be one of the first people to hear it.
And you know how to add music to the background as well when we clip it together?
Yeah.
All right, I'm fucking using you here.
Yeah, I want La Cucaracha going in the back. Just get us right.
Just know.
I'm gonna do it.
Just know, tested and true. YouTube does get pissed off if you play something like Arms of an Angel or the Titanic theme song, for example.
What are you guys doing? Lost
Arms of an Angel is still my favorite fucking drop of all time.
Hey Dan, you want to get some? Hey Dan, you want to get some copyright claims? We're not monetized anyway.
Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sober tomorrow and sober Saturday. I've got nothing else to do. I stay up late anyways. Oh shit! You're gonna get us kicked off.
DJ's gonna have to go find his dog after that. That's all I can think of.
I should have played that when the dog. Should have played that when the dog yelped. That was on me. Yeah, no, I think it was Titanic. I think it was My Heart Will Go On. They got our last copyright claim, which is fine. All YouTube says is you can't monetize this episode, and I just laugh because we weren't monetizing. We weren't monetizing shit anyway. So
no, that's BS. I've given you $4.
I mean, we've had have you guys had paid ad reads?
I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, okay. We've had a paid ad read before somehow. Don't know how that happened.
Someone believed in us. Yeah.
Our viewership was once high enough to have that happen, and boy, is it tanked the last 2 years. It was all Nick.
Always Nick.
It was all Nick.
It was always Nick.
Oh,
I
well.
love it. Boys, do you have anything else you'd like to add to this gem?
Fuck the Packers.
Ooh, those fighting words.
Fuck the Packers.
College basketball season. I don't even know.
College basketball season.
ILL.
DJ, tell your mom I'll call her later.
Okay, I'll text her that real quick.
He actually will. He's got a weird relationship with his mom.
I would say that right in front of you to her at
Yep.
that time.
Just make it awkward.
Yeah.
It would get awkward back for you. It's
See,
kind
the
of
problem-
how it works.
I'll be like, call me daddy.
Yeah, you can't. Don't. It's great until it actually happens, and then you're like, oh fuck.
And then I'm like, oh wait a minute.
Mom.
I don't want to become DJ's dad.
Oh
You guys-
shit! I'm DJ's dad.
You guys, when you were little, and like you'd go over to a friend's house, and it would be like between the parents as to who had to drive who home. So like DJ's parents would drive me home or whatever. The last time DJ's mom drove me home, I was 33 years old.
I'm so proud of you right now.
That's not even a lie. It's just a terrible.
Wait,
time.
that was last week.
It was last summer.
It was this summer. Yes.
Yeah,
DJ's
and I was like, no, I'm not driving you home. And I'm like, Mom, drive Ben home. Okay.
She did. Yeah,
She
it
did.
was
He's my
fantastic.
favorite guy right now.
Fucking hungover.
Yes.
It's good times.
Dan, Chris, do you guys want to give another plug to our listeners before we call this a day?
Yeah, Beerfield Fantasy Football on YouTube, Beerfield FF Twitter, Beerfield Fantasy Football everywhere you get podcasts. Some cool stuff coming. Next week we're going to be drinking and comparing different types of whiskeys. So, and it's really going to be fun for Dan, who hasn't done an exercise like that before. So it's going to be, we got an educational episode coming for you next week. And then we got one of I don't remember the guy's name for the freaking life of me. That's probably my bad. Stats guy from Roto Underworld coming on.
Josh Luckney.
Yep, coming on the following week. So that'll be a good episode as well when we get to break into that. So cool stuff happening. Follow along. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, DJ. And for our listeners, if you enjoyed what you saw here, this is literally every freaking episode with these guys. Way more entertaining than we are.
I love when whiskey and exercise are thrown into the same sentence, but it doesn't mean like the actual physical exercise. It means like you're just going to get a whiskey educated.
Yep.
Love it. DJ, do you want to tell everyone a little bit about us for the Beer Fueled listeners?
No, I don't.
This is going to be good, by the way.
That's not what I do.
Nope.
I do not tell us. We are a Loaded Box. You can find us at Loaded Box. We are the Loaded Box Podcast. Hey, next week, though, we can tease. Hopefully he's going to show up, but we are having Ben Albright on next week. So
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mr. Albright.
What's his nickname for you?
Pretty Ben, because you're ugly.
Yes, and he's an alleged raccoon tamer. Those are the two things that stand out to Ben. Is we call him Pretty Ben, and we introduce him as an alleged raccoon.
You guys have had him on a couple of times, haven't you?
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
2 or 3 maybe. Yeah.
Pretty good time.
Hopefully we'll have him on next week. What are we gonna do? Break down some Senior Bowl prospects, talk
You're
some free
gonna
agency.
Yep. Yeah. A little bit of
Yeah,
Senior
fucking
Bowl.
positive words for Amari Rogers. Otherwise, we are fighting.
Sign him up.
We'll see what happens. Senior Bowl,
Ah.
free agent, speculation, and I think Ben has a little game that he might throw in there. So.
We're playing trivia.
It's the same questions.
Is it?
He'd probably
No.
get them, though.
And DJ still loses when he knows all the answers.
I still fucking up. I already forgot who fumbled in that Colts game.
Yeah, what's your returner's name?
Fucking Darius Shepard. The Swervin' Irvin is who I was like, no, it's not him.
Tyler Irvin?
Swervin' Irvin.
Okay.
Marvin Irvin.
I
That's
like
it, Ben. Close us out, you fucking asshole.
All right, boys, let's wrap this up. And with that, whoever wants to say words at the end, let's just all talk at once, and then we'll hit end.
Talk over music.
Bye.